All right, so we're going deep on UFC 313, and man, I gotta say, the top 2 fights, I'm super hyped for these.
Yeah.
Pereira versus Ankalaev, title fight, light heavyweight, and then you got that potential title eliminator,
Yeah.
Gaethje and Hooker.
Oh, man.
I mean, stylistically, completely different fights, but both.
Oh, yeah. Can be fireworks.
Fireworks for sure.
Yeah, you're talking, what is it, striker versus grappler in the main.
Yeah.
And then you got basically just like a war of attrition with those lightweights. I mean, they're both so aggressive.
Right.
Really, really fascinating matchups.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start with Pereira. I mean, the
Right.
champ, right? Light heavyweight,
Yep.
defending against Ankalaev, and Pereira's rise has been crazy fast.
Yeah.
Kickboxing world champ comes into the UFC, it just starts like knocking dudes out.
Not even just the knockouts, it's the way he does it, right? I mean, that left hook,
Oh, yeah.
he just sets it up so well with his kickboxing, disguises it, and when that thing lands, it's night-night. Ankalaev, he's got to be thinking about that left hook every second of every round.
And he seems even more powerful at light heavyweight. Like, his cardio's better, too.
Oh, yeah.
But Ankalaev, totally different. 13-fight win streak. And his grappling, I mean, you could argue it's the best in the division.
Oh, for sure. I think Ankalaev, his game plan's pretty clear, right? He's got to close the distance, control that clinch, get Pereira on the mat. But the big question is, can he do all that and not get,
Blasted.
Yeah, blasted by one of those power shots? Because we know Pereira's takedown defense, it's been getting better.
Right, that's the question. Can he execute that game plan, stay safe? I mean, Pereira's no slouch on the ground either.
No.
He's shown he can handle himself. This isn't like a pure striker with no ground game at all.
Right, exactly. And that's what I'm really curious to see, How does Pereira adapt if it goes to the ground? Can he stuff the takedowns, keep it standing? Or does Ankalaev drag him into, deep waters? That's what makes this fight so cool. Real clash of styles. And we don't know who can, impose their will.
Yeah. From what you're saying, I'm thinking people are underestimating Pereira on the ground a little bit.
Yeah.
Everyone always focuses on that knockout power.
The power, yeah.
But maybe he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
It's possible. I mean, we haven't seen enough of his ground game to know for sure.
Right.
But look, Ankalaev, he's a pressure fighter too.
Yeah.
Just in a different way, right? He's going to be coming forward, looking for that takedown. It's going to be an interesting chess match, to see who controls that pace, who dictates where the fight happens.
Okay, so we've got maybe a chess match in the main event. Then we switch to the co-main. It feels like a whole different vibe,
Oh, yeah.
Justin Gaethje, the highlight,
Yeah.
versus Dan Hooker. This has got to be just like violence, pure violence.
You said it. I mean, both of those guys, they're aggressive. They'll stand and trade. They're not afraid to get hit.
Yeah.
And they both hit hard. It's the kind of fight, right away, you're on the edge of your seat.
Oh, yeah. And Gaethje, former interim champ, he always brings it. Coming off that loss to Holloway at UFC 300.
Yeah.
But he's still a top contender.
For sure.
And he wants to make a statement. This guy, he throws bombs, and he does not stop, puts that pressure on.
And Hooker, I mean, don't count him out. He's been on a roll lately.
He has.
3 wins in a row. Pujols, Turner, Gamrot, tough guys.
Yep.
And he's shown, resilience, technical striking in those fights. He's not just a brawler.
No, he's not.
He's a skilled fighter. He can win in different ways.
That's what's interesting to me about him, right? Lately, he's been fighting smarter, more calculated. We've seen him using his range more, working the body, wearing guys down.
Yeah.
But can he keep that up against Gaethje?
Yeah.
With that constant pressure, I don't know.
That's the question, right? Can you stick to a game plan when you've got Gaethje in your face for 25 minutes?
Right.
Gaethje, remember those leg kicks? Brutal. He can really shut down your movement, make you pay for every step you take.
Okay, so now I'm picturing this. Hooker's trying to be technical, precise, and Gaethje is just like a whirlwind.
Yeah.
Punches and leg kicks coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
You've seen him break people down like that before.
Oh, yeah. Gaethje, he's like a force of nature, just keeps coming forward no matter what. It's a huge test for Hooker, his chin, his willpower for sure. He's tough, but can he handle that? Can he stay disciplined and not get, sucked into a brawl?
I don't know if anyone can completely avoid the brawl with Gaethje.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's his thing, and it works. It's going to be interesting to see if Hooker tries to match that intensity or if he tries to, outsmart him, pick his spots.
And that's what I love about this matchup. Clash of styles, clash of personalities. You got Gaethje, that relentless pressure, and Hooker, the more technical striker who's been showing, a little bit more patience, more strategy lately. It's a puzzle, man. I can't wait to see how it plays out. It's funny You know, we talk about the styles and all that.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just comes down to, like, who wants it more? Who's willing to dig deeper when it gets tough?
Right, yeah.
Both these fights, they could easily turn into, like, absolute wars.
Yeah, you're
Technique and game plan, sure, those are important.
Yeah.
But you got to have heart, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Determination.
Heart. We see it all the time. Fighters overcoming adversity.
Yeah.
Just through sheer willpower. And in MMA, anything can happen.
Right.
That grit, that can be the difference between winning and losing.
Absolutely. Like, remember Gaethje Chandler?
Oh, man.
But those guys, they were beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah.
But neither one would back down.
Yeah.
That's the kind of fight, you know? You remember it.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of fights that stay with you, let's talk implications, right?
Yeah.
Stakes are high, especially main event, title on the line.
Oh, yeah.
What does a win mean for these guys?
I mean, for Pereira, obviously, it means he keeps the belt, right?
Yeah.
Solidifies that he's the king at light heavyweight. But it's bigger than that, you know? To beat Ankalaev with that win streak, that's a statement.
Yeah.
Shows he's not a fluke. He's here to stay.
Right, and you got to think about the rest of the division, too, right? Light heavyweight stacked.
Yeah.
You got Prochaska, Bjacevic, Teixeira's still out there. A win for Pereira. If he sets up that Prochaska rematch.
So Dvacevic.
Yeah, or what if Ankalaev wins?
Oh, yeah. That
Up
shakes things up.
Oh, big time.
New champ. Everyone gunning for him.
Exactly. Totally different landscape.
It's like the winner of this fight
Yeah.
becomes the gatekeeper for the whole division.
Target on their back.
Everyone wants a shot.
Right, exactly.
And then you got lightweight, even more crowded, even more competitive.
Yeah.
Gaethje wins. He's right back in the title picture, no question.
No doubt.
He's knocking on the door of Oliveira, whoever's got the belt.
But what about Hooker?
Yeah.
Win over Gaethje. That's a massive statement.
Oh, huge.
Shows he's arrived, a real threat.
Yeah, puts him right up there with the elite, no doubt.
Right, a win over a guy like Gaethje, known for his toughness, that style puts Hooker in a whole other level.
For sure.
Okay, so we talked implications, rankings, all that.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the style matchups, right?
Yeah.
Main event.
Yeah.
Pereira's striking versus Ankalaev's grappling.
Okay.
How do you see that playing out? Round by round.
If Ankalaev can avoid those early bombs, I think he can wear Pereira down.
Yeah.
Pereira's takedown defense has gotten better. We talked about that.
Right.
But Ankalaev, he's relentless, right?
Right.
He's going to get that clinch, get that takedown. If he can get Pereira on the ground, I think he can control the fight.
Yeah.
Maybe win a decision.
But Pereira's dangerous everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, even on the ground, he's powerful, explosive,
Right.
create scrambles, get back to his feet.
For sure.
And standing, he only needs one shot.
One shot
That's all it takes.
changes the whole fight.
Exactly.
This is a fight that can turn in a second.
Yeah.
One mistake, one little lapse, and it's over. That's what makes it so unpredictable.
So exciting.
So exciting, yeah.
It's striker versus grappler, but they're both more than that, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a chess match, battle of wills.
Can't wait to see who comes out on top.
Yeah, and then you got the co-main,
Yeah.
Gaethje, all-out aggression, versus Hooker, more technical, measured.
Yep.
Who do you think has the edge? Where do you see the key moments happening?
I think for Hooker, it's all about weathering the storm, right?
Yeah.
Gaethje comes out like a hurricane,
Oh, yeah.
throwing bombs from the start.
Yeah,
Hooker's got to stay calm, use his footwork, pick his shots.
right.
If he can survive the early rounds, I think
Yeah.
he's got a chance.
But Gaethje's cardio is insane.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't slow down.
He's a machine.
He's a machine.
Output, pressure, nonstop.
Yeah, so those first 2 rounds,
Yeah.
crucial for Hooker.
Huge. If he can avoid taking too much damage, maybe Gaethje starts to tire. He can find some openings.
Good point. We have seen Gaethje fade a little in longer fights.
Yeah, a little bit.
So if Hooker stays disciplined,
Stays on the game plan.
maybe he can capitalize in those championship rounds.
It's a long shot, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Hooker's shown he can take a punch.
Oh, yeah.
He keeps coming forward. Real warrior spirit.
He's tough.
He'll be ready for whatever Gaethje throws at him. This could come down to who wants it more,
Yeah.
who digs deeper when it gets tough.
Man, thinking about both these fights,
Yeah.
the styles, the stakes, the potential finishes,
Oh, yeah.
getting chills just thinking about it.
I know, right?
This is why we love this sport.
This is it right here.
The unpredictability, the drama,
The athleticism,
the will to win.
it's up there.
Both these fights showcasing the best of MMA.
UFC 313, man,
Yeah.
it's going to be a night to remember.
All right, so we broke it all down. Styles, the stakes, everything.
Yeah.
Got to ask you, predictions.
Whoa. Predictions.
Who you got?
Okay, let me put on my prediction hat.
Yeah, put her on.
Main event, my head says Ankalaev.
Really?
Yeah, that grappling, it's a problem for Pereira.
Yeah.
If he can avoid those early bombs, I think he controlled it.
Yeah.
Grinds out a decision.
Interesting. See, I think I'm going with my heart on this one.
Okay.
I'm going Pereira.
Oh, yeah.
That knockout power, it's just...
It's hard to ignore.
It's hard to ignore. I just feel like he's going to land one of those left hooks.
He might.
Early, and it's over.
One shot, that's all it takes.
Yeah, high risk, high reward for both guys.
Exactly.
All right, co-main, what do you think?
Co-main, I'm leaning Gaethje.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that pressure...
The pressure.
That power, it's too much for Hooker.
Okay, but Hooker's tough, though.
He's tough.
He's resilient.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's proven he can take a beating. Keep coming.
Right. And who knows? Maybe he's leveled up, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he's got something new. Outsmart Gaethje, avoid that brawl.
Yeah, I like that you're giving him a chance.
Yeah, gotta give him a chance.
That's what's so great about this sport.
Right.
Upsets happen. Fighters defy expectations all the time.
Next week, we could be sitting here saying, how did Hooker do that?
Exactly. That's why we watch.
That's the fun.
That's why we get invested.
Yeah, the human element.
The drama, the unpredictability.
Beefs is coming back for more.
All right, so to wrap it all up.
Yeah.
2 fights you do not want to miss.
No way.
Wars, big implications for both divisions.
Huge.
Showcasing the best of MMA.
Absolutely.
So enjoy the fights, everyone. Get ready for some fireworks.
Fireworks.
And we'll be back to break it all down after the dust settles.
Can't wait.